Hello, let's play a Nurikabe. This one's called Twin Islands. It's by Thomas Snyder, and I sourced this from GM Puzzles. There's a link in the description if you want to try it yourself. I'm going to go over the rules. So we're going to be shading some cells black. I'm going to use green to denote not shaded. Like if we know that can't be shaded, I'll use green. But really, it just cares about the black cells. Now we're going to be shading them such that we're creating these open white areas. Now, in terms of shading, we're never going to shade a clue. I'll explain why in a second. But we also can't make any 2x2 areas that are fully shaded. So like this wouldn't be allowed. This 2x2 area here is now disallowed. So we're going to end up with these like thin kind of barriers here that never like create a fat barrier. In addition to that, all of the black cells have to be connected orthogonally. So I can't just like make a, let's say we had this. I can't just like make something like this because this doesn't connect with the rest of the black cells. We'd have to connect it somehow. Now, all of the white areas that we create contain exactly one number, no more, no less. And that number is the count of how many cells are in that white area. So obviously what I've done here is incorrect everywhere. But the point would be that, this area's got 5, so it would need a 5 in it that was given. And that's it. Those are the rules. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so these ones, I believe, just need to be fully surrounded with black, like that. Otherwise, they won't be ones. I think we don't need the corners, though, technically. We just need to surround them orthogonally, and then some of the corners will fill in to connect these. All right. These fours can't touch each other. So they can't be part of the same white region. So I believe we're going to need black there. We're going to need black here, here, here. I might as well green all of our clues here to say that those are definitely unshaded. Now, this 3 is going to have to do that. That's the only way that's happening. And then it gets blocked off with a shaded. This shaded is going to have to come around and be connected to other shaded. So it has to get out at least like that. This 5 now has to get out because it's not 5 yet. Okay. Now the shaded has to get out. And now there's some freedom. What about these 6s or... Let's see, what's our... Oh, this black has to get out. This black has to get out. So... What am I seeing here? I mean, I want the 5 to take these, but it doesn't have to. In fact, it can't take this one. Okay, so this can't be unshaded, because if it was unshaded, where's 5 going to grow to? It would end up connected to the 4. So that's going to be shaded, and that means the 4 has to get out. Now, what else can we do? This 6. Okay, these 6s can't touch each other, so that's shaded. This 5 gets out. It's going to have to come down at least to the second row. What are these doing? So if this took the 4, this would grow here. So if this took the 4, this would grow here. And then the 5 would have to come out. All that seems okay. If this was shaded, this would be unshaded, and the 5 would take exactly these, which also seems okay. I mean, as far as I can look ahead in my head. Do any of these have to connect in some way? I mean, this is going to go left or right, but I don't think it has to go both. Maybe there's some reachability argument I need to do. Oh, this 6 has to get out. Does that help me? This is going to come down through here somewhere. But it could just do it straight down here. But it's got to connect up with the other. This connects up somehow. What am I missing? I don't know. Oh, so the 5 could come down here, but even if it did, it still has to take these two. So either this is going to connect up here and this takes... oh, so now these 5s can't connect, so that's shaded. In fact, this shaded has to come all the way out. Okay. And now the 5 has to do this. That's its only option. And then it has to get surrounded. And now the 3 comes out. This has to keep coming out. This has to come out. Okay. The 3 comes out again and it gets surrounded. Don't make a 2x2 area. So this has to be part of our 6. It's the only one that it will reach it. So, but then this now has to get out. Now it's connected up. And so now our 6 does this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and it gets surrounded. I'm not sure what this does yet. This is going to get out here or here. If we did this, is that bad for the 6? 1, 2, 3. This would... Hold on. Before we talk about that. No, I don't... I mean, okay, so if we came through here, what I'm seeing is we have to then shade this one. Or else it's a white region that has no number. And then we can't shade this one. And so now this comes out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This might be the solution because that ends up being 6. Okay, so it didn't break. It doesn't mean it is the solution, but it didn't break. So we might come through there. We might not. Now connecting up here would be the other option. So if we connected up here, we can't do this. So it makes a 2x2. So we'd have to do at most this. And the 6 would take these 3. Well, it is take these 2. Sorry. Which, again, I'm not really seeing a huge issue with. So let's not look here yet. Okay, sorry. That connects up. And then that. Okay, there. That's where we were. So what can we do then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the 5 can't connect up with this 4, so it takes this one. Now this has to come down, and it has to keep coming down in order to eventually connect with something. The 4 comes down, now it has to come down again. What's our 4 doing, I wonder? This is going to have to connect up somewhere. This connects up here. Don't make a 2x2. So now this has to connect to a number. I think the only way it's doing that is to get, I mean, it's going to come out. I think it has to pick up this 6. Because if it picked up the 4, it'd be 5 long. So that's not there. That comes down. This whole blob needs to connect up somehow. It's either going to come down here. Well, actually, how, like, even if we came down this way, we can't come down again. We get blocked off. And so we are still going to have to come down this way. That finishes the 4. This has to connect down. That finishes this 4. This will come around. Okay. Now this blob still isn't connected to anybody, and it's only got one out. Okay. This still has to connect with the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this blob here has to get out somewhere. Right. So if I did this, we'd now have too many in the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this would have to no 2x2, right? So we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's no good. So instead it comes out this way because it's got to come out somehow. And then the 6 takes these, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had to take this one because of the no 2x2. And so now this has to be shaded to wall off the 6. Perfect. Okay. Now we're just down to this 6 here. This has to connect up somehow. Is there an obvious, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got to shade 3 cells. Which 3? Oh, you know what? This blob on the right still isn't connected up. And here's the issue. If I don't connect this way, I got to connect here. No 2x2. Can go here and then connect up. And that is bad for this cell here. So we're just going to connect up here. And then this, if I guess we could take these two. Yeah. I don't know why that's the only way, but it seemed like it. Cool. Well, that was fun. I've never done a Nurikabe before, but I'll definitely feature it again at some point. And how'd you do?